When you grow from one person to two people in a home, the home that was working for you might not work as well for you anymore. What do? Renovate? Sell? That's next on Selling DC. I'm JP Montalban, and thanks for joining us on Selling DC. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow so that we know that this episode helped you. Subscribe so that we can stay in touch and share our passion, which is to help you buy, sell, invest, or just have a great life. And if we can help you here in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, or introduce you to a great agent anywhere across the country, reach out. You can visit us at jpsellingdc.com. 2 years ago, my team and I helped Miles buy a great home in the Eastern Market area of Washington, D.C. Now, with Jess as a part of his life, they were re-examining what home meant. Would the home work for them? Would the size, the space, would the lifestyle that the area and the home could offer allow them to live the life that they'd want? These were all questions that were coming up, and they may be questions that you have as well. This episode is about exploring those questions. Do you renovate, expand, or is it time to sell and move on and find a great new home and a new life there? That's next. So going back to the genesis of what happened here.
Well, I think like a lot of people, the two of us are working from home right now. We're trying to make the most of our home. We're working out here, and we're spending most of our time around the home. And so I think that we found that we needed more space. So we both have an office and have a workout space and have some time to get apart and together. And so we thought about a couple of different options to meet those needs. One, we had looked at expanding our home or renovating it. But I think the biggest challenge with that is just having the time to oversee the construction and then also being able to deal with the construction going on while we're home working all day.
That's right.
And so we found that it just wasn't going to meet our needs and thought that transitioning to a larger home would definitely meet our needs.
Absolutely. And the cost benefit wasn't there as well, right? Because what we saw in terms of the cost to renovate, given both contractor and labor costs as well as material costs with tariffs and so forth, that the price to renovate was higher than what the outsale would have made sense doing. What were the challenges, or one of the challenges that you had in living here that prompted that move?
I think that having a smaller kitchen at a time where we cook at home a lot, having just one bathroom was really tough. We both work out a lot and run a lot, and so we were using the showers and stuff at work and finding that we had to accommodate each other and sharing a lot of that space, I think was really challenging. And so the house started to feel smaller, sadly, as a result.
Right. We talk a lot about what prompts people to move, right? What are the factors? And it's life. People getting together, right? And deepening their relationship. People imagining things like children. So life events. And of course, what's going on right now in 2020 is a local and a national issue. And so that's something that has led a lot of people to think about their homes and what their homes mean to them and whether it makes sense to move or stay. And so we got into the search and talk a little bit about that. How did you feel with the search? It's a fast moving river, right? The market is moving, and here in DC it's always a seller's market.
So I think initially we wanted to focus our search on Capitol Hill. We love our neighborhood right now. We love this block. We wanted to stay kind of in this general area. And we very quickly realized that a lot of the homes we were seeing here were not going to meet our long-term needs or were not quite what we were looking for. And so we decided to expand our search up into upper Northwest, west of Rock Creek Park, and kind of considering maybe Petworth and some other neighborhoods. So I think that was the first thing that changed for us in our home search.
As you recommended, we started with sort of a list of the things that we really needed, like the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, proximity to things, how, an important thing is when you walk in the front door, how quick do you get to the kitchen so you can put down your groceries. Thinking about the front yard and the backyard, which are really important to us. I like to sit outside and work, Jess likes to garden. And we really cared a lot about the neighborhood, but I think we realized that with the challenges of price and trying to find those things in our neighborhood, we had to expand the search. And we were really happy because I think we learned a lot about different areas of the city that we weren't too familiar with. And we were able to find an area of the city that actually meets our needs in a lot of different ways, has a lot of green space that's good for running and hiking, but still has all the bedrooms and bathrooms and is a beautiful house.
Absolutely, and that was one of the great things that I thought that we did in terms of, again, the list and visiting different neighborhoods, because one of the things that came up very quickly is how important proximity to parks and nature was to you, right? Because you all like to hike and run and enjoy the outdoors, and so you ended up and found a great home in Glover Park, which is well known for its leafiness. It's in the city and convenient to things, but it's really a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood.
Jess and Miles' home on 9th Street Southeast is a classic Capitol Hill row home. Since it was very close to shops, restaurants, and parks, Miles, Jess, and I first talked about a home makeover. But ultimately, the home would remain too small, just 12 feet wide in the living room.
So the one full bath in the home is on the main level away from the sleeping areas. So that doesn't create for the most convenience.
Up a relatively narrow staircase, you would find 2 small bedrooms, including the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom had become anything but a retreat, being just 9 feet wide and very separated from the main level bathroom, the only bathroom in the home. Jess and Miles enjoyed gardening in the backyard, but desperately needed more indoor space.
Two of the things I love about Glover Park and sharing the homes of Glover Park with buyers and helping sellers is the beauty of the neighborhood and the beauty of the homes in the neighborhood, especially the row homes that started to be built in the 1920s. We found this home for Miles and Jess off market. Let's head inside and take a look. Yeah, on the cabs, and you could, this you could reface.
Yeah,
So this is a really good candidate for refacing here because you'll definitely find this door. And the inside of the cabinets are really good. I would personally definitely refinish them.
Yeah.
You'll get a better adhesion to the protecting layer, the poly or the water base, whatever it is. And then it just depends on what color, if you want a different color or not. One of the first things that really strikes me about this home is the open floor plan. We have a fantastic living room here that moves into a dining room. The dining room is great space, could have a table for 6 or 8 here. And then it moves into the kitchen, and in the kitchen here, we've got a great peninsula, solid surface countertops, and just a kitchen that lays out very open and connected with the rest of the home. One of the fantastic elements of this home is the use of this beautiful barn door. Barn doors are finding a greater place in homes today for a variety of reasons. Behind this barn door is some great use of space. As we head back in here, you'll see that we've got a nook that's a perfect spot for a built-in office. And here in Glover Park, we also have a rare half bath on the main level. Now, what's unique about having a half bath on the main level here is that these homes weren't originally constructed with these. And so the convenience of having a half bath is excellent. The lower level here is finished beautifully and presents some great opportunities. Let's head in here and take a look. We have the living room here. This space actually was a garage in the day when it was first built here in Glover Park. It's since been converted, as have basements in many parts of Glover Park. And it's just a fantastic space that could be used for extra recreation, relaxation. It could become a family or in-law suite, meaning that this could be a space for a family member or friend who could live here longer term. I love the use of design elements in this space, particularly the floors. The floors that you see are laminate floors made to look like hardwood. Laminate is a terrific surface for a basement because basements have higher levels of humidity. So floors like this will last longer. Another feature that I love about the home is the master bath. The master bath provides these dual vanities, which is also rare here in Glover Park, and also just the general size and openness of the footprint. This is another great use of doors, the pocket door. The pocket door allows for less door swing. And so by putting in a pocket door with a lock here in the bath, we have the opportunity to avoid a door swing and create more space within the master bedroom.
We greatly appreciate all the help you provided, and the calming influence is always greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And your patience and flexibility has been a huge help through a purchase, a sale, and now another purchase. So, and I think just your willingness to put up with my grumpiness through half of this. So,
what's great about it is the friendship that we, it just deepens our friendship, right? And so that's the way I look at it, number one. But number two, it's normal, right? This is an emotional, right? A home is not four walls and a roof. A home is a home, right? It's a place where you're going to live. It's so much, especially in these days, right? What's important about a home is more obvious, if you will, than ever, because we're spending more time in it.
yeah.
And so it's hard to sell and it's hard to buy because you're imagining yourself going and you're imagining yourself being in a different space. And so that's, I appreciate you saying that, and I'm super excited that you guys are going to have a great new space. So excited?
Yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah.
Very
I
excited.
mean, I think that the house is perfect and meets all of our needs, and we really appreciate all your help. Yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah, it's been a fun little adventure. Very exciting. Lots of ways that we look forward to making it personal in our own home.
I think one of the things that really struck me that you shared, Jess, is that this is your first home together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
It
And
is,
so there's something special about making a first home together, right?
Yeah.
And so this will be your, super special just in that way.
Yeah. Yay!
So happy for you guys.
Super excited. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for everything. I really appreciate it.
Jess and Miles have now moved into their great new home in Glover Park. What did you think? What do you think of the home, their experience? What questions do you have? Comment below. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Like so that we know that this episode helped you. Subscribe so that we can stay in touch and provide you more information on great homes and great stories, what people like you are thinking when it comes to buying, selling, investing, or just having a great life. And if we can help you, remember to visit us at jpsellingdc.com. We'd love to introduce you to a great agent on our team or another great agent here in DC, Maryland, Virginia, or across the country. I'm JP Montalban. See you next time on Selling DC.